Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Slapstick podcast. I'm joined again by David.
Oh, hello there.
And also by the traditionally late Ian Dorber.
Yeah, that's right. Sounds about right.
Yeah, and today we're going to be talking about something pretty serious, actually. Ian, do you want to start us off with what we're talking about today?
We are talking about comicbookmovie.com. They have a trend of releasing clickbait news about comic book movies or movies in general, or untrue news about comic book movies or movies in general.
And also, actually, we're going to save that for a bit later on. Let's just talk about how clickbait they are. Okay, so this was from the other day. Is Joe
Manganiello.
Flash Thompson.
Joe Magnuela Willy leaving the Batman movie for Rampage?
Spoiler.
Okay?
No.
I just want to say that literally the other day he talked about how he loves playing the character Deathstroke.
Here's what they had to say. We recently got word that the actor Joe Magnuela is in talks to join Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's and direct Bray Payton's Rampage movie. Based off the unpopular 80s arcade game. While it's good to see a talented actor, Joe Magnuela, branch out, it's hard to wonder if the casting announcement isn't ominously timed. After all, Joe Magnuela was set to star and to oppose Ben Affleck in The Batman, but now that the movie has gone through major creative shakeup, that may no longer be the case. So basically, Joe has said, I'm going to be in a different movie, but also
but if he's in a different movie, that immediately means that he's not doing Batman, right?
Yeah,
that's logic.
That's effectively what they're saying. Like, they have nothing to go off of. They haven't got him saying he hasn't spoken about Deathstroke in a few months or something. They've literally all they have is him just saying, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to be in another movie. Ben Affleck was doing Live by Night. He was also doing fucking BVS and a lot of other shit. Fucking Suicide Squad. The Accountant. He's got so many movies going on.
And but I'd like to mention that a couple of days ago, I don't know where the article is. I read it somewhere, and he stated very well that he loves playing Deathstroke, and he loves how the Batman and Deathstroke are basically opposites because they both lost a loved one and basically went opposite paths, but they're almost all alike. That he literally talked about that the other day, so I don't know where they got. I know, but do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. And comicbook.com literally just feed off of this shit all of the fucking time. A couple weeks ago, Ben Affleck announced that he wasn't
directing.
He wasn't directing Batman. He just wanted to be Batman, and he's he stepped down basically. He was like, I can't be Batman and the director. By the way, I'd just like to point out that makes no fucking sense how he can't be a character in a movie and direct it, because he directed Gongo and he was the main character in Gongo.
Yeah,
so
wait, he's in
there is
womp suit, and it will be a bit difficult for him to maneuver.
This is what Ben Affleck said. He said it's too pressuring to do all this at once with a Batman movie. With any other movie, it's fine, but this is Batman.
Okay,
he also has to keep it in his body in this great condition while he has the right produce, direct, star. You know what I mean? He said it's way too pressuring since it's Batman.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely fair enough what he's doing. I just, I see where you're coming from, actually. That's a good point. But comicbook.com, Cosmic Book News, all of these sites... Yeah, that's an actual site, by the way. They were fucking eating this shit up. They were just posting shit like Ben Affleck leaving the DCEU. Hybrid Network, God bless Hybrid Network. They are great. Fuck Comic Book Cast. Hybrid Network is the place you want to be. Not Cosmic Book News. I think Hybrid Network just, they saw like a headline, they got the news wrong. And they changed the title within a day, and God bless, because they are great people, and they've just started doing like AVP shit. Because that I've know someone in Hybrid, and he's a fucking awesome dude. Hybrid is great. No, I'm not marketing Hybrid right now. I'm just saying.
I mean, they could. sponsor us.
No,
But
shut the fuck up.
that's the problem is, comicbook.com and all of these news sites created this massive hysteria out of one thing Ben Affleck did. Ben Affleck said, I can't direct it. And all of these sites have been, just been going around saying, oh, Ben Affleck's left the DCU. Ben Affleck's no longer playing Batman. And it just pisses me off. Because then I see all these Marvel fans like, oh, the DCU's being fucked up. And all of these, like, MCU fanboys are, like, just going mental saying, hi, your franchise is fucked. And all of these DC fans are going completely ballistic saying, oh, the DCU is ruined, the
It's a
DCU is
mess.
over.
Okay, I don't
It's a
think anyone should be worrying.
It's a
I don't.
mess.
Okay, I deserve that. But I don't think that was very well timed. But I don't think everyone should be focusing on the problems of the Batman right now because it seems like it's going fine. It's already being rewritten. With Ben Affleck's help, Ben Affleck starring in it. They have a great cast for Deathstroke. It seems like it's going fine right now. It just needed to change its director.
Matt Reeves is awesome.
Yes.
Matt Reeves has done some decent shit. Matt Reeves is one of the,
Decent? You mean great?
Who the
Yeah,
fuck
he's
is that?
fucking. He directed was
Dawn
it
of the Planet of the
Rise?
Apes.
Oh,
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And Rise.
That's a bit better than decent.
Exactly.
Was he going to be
Yeah, no, he's directing the Batman movie, confirmed yesterday.
confirmed?
And guess what? Ben Affleck just said he's read what Chris Terrio, had to write for the Batman script and rewrite, and Ben Affleck said he really liked it.
And
Okay.
Chris Terrio and Ben Affleck work really well together. Chris Terrio
Yeah.
wrote, co-wrote Argo with Ben Affleck.
Exactly.
They work really well together. And I think everyone should be worrying about The Flash right now because it's lost 3 directors. It's getting rewritten right
Three,
now.
4, isn't it?
If you want to
Three.
be worried about a movie, worry about The Flash because that is just going down the drain. Every 5 seconds, someone leaves the franchise. It's just crazy. But the Batman movie, I guess it's the Batman movie. It's going to have a lot of pressure, but people are just going absolutely ballistic, and it doesn't make any sense. Ballistic,
But
and it just
Alice, do you want to touch on your opinion? If Justice League is bad, then that's the last straw.
all right. Okay, yeah, I said this the other day. If
If Justice League is a mess, I'm done watching the Fringe.
If Justice League sucks, if Justice League sucks, that is, and you can hold me to this because this is going like on the like a YouTube.
And it's live.
If Justice League sucks, then I will not watch the Batman movie. There you
Guys,
go.
I
Said.
reassure you, he's lying.
When the Batman comes out, he is going to watch it.
You
I
definitely
probably
will. You definitely.
It's a
will
Batman
watch
movie.
it.
He's going to see it.
I probably will. I probably won't.
You definitely will.
Yeah.
No, you should have said this. If Justice League sucks, I will not watch Suicide Squad 2.
Oh, God. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
I probably won't watch Suicide Squad 2. If
Unless
they
it
do
gets good reviews, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, as much as I hate Suicide Squad, it did serve Justice League, and
What?
I don't see I think that's Suicide Squad's one true purpose. Really, it was to very much serve Justice
And
League.
make
I
a
don't
lot of
see it
money.
and make a shit ton of money in the process. That's all it did, and I don't see why they should bring any of the characters back in a Suicide Squad movie, when they probably needed elsewhere.
Mm.
I want to see an Arkham Asylum movie. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be pretty fucking amazing.
It would be great, but I don't know how it would work because
It
the
would
story
be-
was so original in the game. Well, it wasn't right. I think it was based off a comic book, right?
I have no fucking.
No,
idea.
shit. I don't just mean like. I don't mean like an Arkham Asylum based off the game. Just a movie.
Oh, we just won.
Yeah, well,
kind
as-
of based off the
So
game, like
many
loosely
different
based off of, right?
characters.
well, Arkham Asylum is a prominent part of the story, and you can introduce characters smoothly. You don't have to fucking ram
Smoothly.
everyone in the first 15 minutes.
Would you like it like loosely based off the game?
Oh yeah, of course. No,
Yeah.
With
I do think.
Joker as the villain.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, we're back to talking about Jared Leto already.
Oh,
aren't
we
we?
should recast that cunt. Fucking dreadful.
There's rumors where they're changing some stuff about him. It's fine,
Uh,
it's not completely Jared Leto's fault.
I hope
They
they do it
definitely
like They do some storyline. The Joker kills himself, gets resurrected, but he's all
But
different.
it's Willem Dafoe.
But it's a different actor.
Yeah, but it's Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe is playing Aquaman's mentor.
Yeah, what if he could just go absolutely nutty, randomly?
Oh, what if they do some like stupid storyline where Willem Dafoe and the Joker change bodies?
What if he turns into a killer clown?
Yeah, the killer clown.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But back to comicbook.com. Here's one more thing I want to touch on about comicbook.com. So I was on Facebook earlier, and I found this account. It's called like DC Multiverse, I think it's called.
That was your old name.
That was my old name. Yeah, I know. Also, someone already stole it. Also, someone already stole my old name, so I can't change it back. But anyway, I was on Facebook, and I saw this, and I saw comicbook.com put this out. This was them. Because of the whole Avengers Infinity War thing that came out this morning, which was fucking awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
And they said, like, they were in the video, obviously the Infinity War video itself, they were talking about how Civil War, like, divides the Avengers, not very well, and I'm going off the topic here, divides the Avengers. It was the perfect setup for Infinity War, basically. And, you know, that's cool. I agree with that, to an extent. But here's what comicbook.com, a news site, news. You shouldn't, if you're presenting news, you shouldn't be biased about it. You're a news thing. You're not fucking
Keemstar.
Angry Joe or some shit. You're a news site. You can report that someone.
The two things I was gonna say was Angry Joe and Keemstar. Come on.
Yeah, if you get the point is, if someone releases an opinion, then you can put that opinion up because you're reporting someone's opinion. But as a news site, you're not supposed to give an opinion. That's just what news has always been. Journalists, on an occasion, give their opinion. The Sun, obviously, as a newspaper, gives an opinion. But shit like the Daily Telegraph and stuff, where they're reporting actual news, most people reporting news on the telly, like, okay, TV, let's just talk about BBC News. They don't go, oh, it's snowing in Scotland today. This makes me feel really fucking happy. They don't say that.
Yeah, they say it's snowing in Scotland.
That's
I want
it.
to snow here. Cunt. No, they don't say that at all. They just say it's snowing in Scotland.
Exactly.
I wish they did.
People like news. The point is, if you're reporting news, you shouldn't give an opinion, okay? Because I've just completely fucking destroyed.
Almost asked to.
Here is what comicbook.com had to say about the report that Civil War perfectly sets up Infinity War. More proof that Marvel is playing chess, whilst other studios, in brackets DC Extended Universe, are still playing checkers.
Disgusting.
The DC. Wait, what that effectively means is, the Marvel Studios are perfectly setting up movies, whilst the DCEU is not setting up their movies at all. And that doesn't make any.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
And you can't say that.
As like.
A news
See, I go through.
It's unprofessional. That's what it is.
It's very unprofessional.
What
and
if they got someone to make a video that worked for them, then they reported on that video and said that is an opinion, so that... No.
Yeah.
So why don't you just report on the video and say, oh, it's cool how they're setting it up, instead of immediately comparing it to DC?
Exactly. Things get compared too often.
Things get compared, and that's perfectly fine. It's like
But they're supposed to report the news.
Yeah, I know. It's a natural human response to fucking compare shit. Like, you can't help but compare Batman v Superman and Civil War. It's just something everyone does.
Source.
Exactly, but not when you're a news source. It's just not what you do, okay? And it's triggered me so much. And I delved deeper into this DC Multiverse Facebook page, and turns out they do talk about comicbook.com a lot and how biased they are. And here's something that basically there's a Twitter page called Comic Book Now where they retweet what comicbook.com put, and they put an opinion above it, and that's fine. They're a news source, but they're more of a they're more of like an opinionated news source because they're just retweeting news that they are found on the comicbook.com site. Okay, comicbook.com can't do that because they've built themselves up on the agenda that they don't give opinions, yet they give opinions, and they're being fucking biased about it, basically.
What was the
Okay, so
no, you go ahead, Scream.
it's fine. Mine
Nah,
was.
Ian, go on, Ian.
Oh, okay. So I know you're gonna compare them, and I know a lot of people think the DCEU is doing really bad right now, and I know a lot of people wanted Zack Snyder to direct the Batman, but this is my personal opinion. Like, I liked Batman v Superman. I thought Zack Snyder did a fine job, but we need to give other directors a chance so everyone likes the film in the DC Cinematic Universe, right?
Joss Whedon created the Avengers Assemble movie. It was a masterpiece. It was brilliant.
Avengers Assemble movie?
Avengers Assemble, that's what it's called in England.
It's called
Avengers.
It is?
Assemble.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, in America it's just called Avengers.
No, we already had a British movie. It's like a piece of shit. It's called Avengers, so we had no choice but to rename it in our country.
Avengers Assemble honestly sounds cooler for it.
Yeah. But the thing is, you get to Age of Ultron, right? And it's just not the same.
It's terrible.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go as far as to say terrible. It's just not very good.
You have what it's far to say it's terrible, Ellis.
In the past, but after rewatching it, there are some good parts in it. It's just...
No, of course, action's cool.
There's that's the one thing I don't like. It's too fast-paced, and the action makes me dizzy. Like, I swear to God, you know the first sequence where they're all, like, infiltrating that place?
Yes.
I cannot watch it.
Why?
It makes me dizzy. You know...
Because they're
do you
doing
remember...
Palpatine spins and shit.
Do you remember when Thor is jumping up onto that balcony thing, just killing those men, and then it cuts to Hulk quickly?
Yes.
And it just continuously cuts to characters.
The cuts get you.
Yeah. It's just...
Weird.
It makes me
I'm saying
so...
the ending fight sequence was cool, especially with the slow motion with them into the circle.
Yeah, no, that was sick, and the music was awesome.
Yeah,
that's another point, actually. The
plot was weird in that movie. They didn't know what to do with Vision.
I think Vision was the one thing they got right. Actually, no, that's wrong. I'm about to say something else. Alright, people like the Age of Ultron movie, but the one thing they say about it is for the most part, the music is pretty lame. But I'm the other way around. For the most part, the movie's lame, apart from some really cool scenes. Yet the music's really good. I do like the Age of Ultron soundtrack, even though others don't. That's one thing.
I just wish they had the actual Avengers theme in there because that was really good.
Yeah, no, they kind of hinted to it.
I know, like little hints of it, but then you know, it's like that kind of soundtrack. If anyone knows what we're saying.
The closest you got to it was like.
Then cut to like something else, right?
Like it just.
What the fuck was that?
But yeah, that's the one Marvel movie I don't like to watch when I'm doing like a roster of movies. Rooster? Yeah, Rooster.
So, would you say you got dizzy while watching the Man of Steel fight scenes?
Yeah, you know around when like Zod swings Superman around?
Yes.
Like they even go as close into his eye. Like, you can actually see a shot of his eye, and if you look in the eye, it's like the Superman symbol, and it's actually pretty cool. But that whole part of the fight scene makes me dizzy as shit. I thought the
fight scenes were cool. They were just way too fast. Do you know what I mean?
I think maybe in Age of Ultron, though. I think the main problem might be, for me, the fact that the only time I remember seeing it was when I went to the midnight release, and maybe I was too tired to contemplate what was going on, to really like focus or, you know, degrade what was happening in the movie. Because the only time I remember watching, I can't remember watching it since. I just remember the first time I watched it.
I watched it a second time and I was bored beyond belief. Like, it was so boring.
It's one of those weird movies where it's incredibly fast-paced, but
and then after that, like, first sequence, it just drops, right?
Yeah, until the last act.
Yeah.
Like, it's normal for a movie to have a low middle act. Like every movie has it. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Lego Batman had that. And honestly, that was like an amazing movie.
Do you want to give us your just a roundup, because I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to see it on Wednesday. Do you just want to quickly round it up what you think of the Lego Batman movie?
The Lego Batman movie was absolutely amazing. I personally did not like the Lego movie. I didn't have the highest expectations going into this, and I just absolutely loved it. It was so funny. I was laughing even when the movie started, when the logos were going. It was just so funny. I'm not, but it was just so funny. There is a bit of a dip talking about the main theme or the lesson of the movie. There's a small dip, but it still goes back up. It's a very fast-paced movie, and I just love it. The animation's great, just like the Lego movie. And just, if any of you have watched a Forest Fire 101's video, he makes Lego stop-motion parody videos that are funny.
Dude.
It's like those videos, but much less vulgar.
I've seen every single Forest Fire Batman video. My favorite's probably, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
They were just so awesome. Yeah,
recently,
okay.
You know the one where Lego Batman retires?
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen it, yeah. He's like...
In the comments, Forest Fires, people are worried this is the last one. Forest Fire said we're most likely going to be following Batman in his retirement.
Oh, for God's sake.
Alex, was that the one you sent me a while ago where someone was going to commit suicide?
Lego Justice League?
Yeah, I think so.
That was funny.
No, Lego Justice League was the best one. And they
Aquaman was drowning. That was so funny.
Help me! Batman, help me! Yeah, no, that was really cool. So...
And then Robin in that box. Oh my god.
Ian, would you say that after watching the Lego Batman movie, they could do something like that with Darth Vader? This is just a random question.
Possibly, yeah. Maybe, the transition between Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, Lego movie about that, and how he's still a bit bratty.
That would actually be pretty good. But also, something else. Is it true? This is the one spoiler for the Lego Batman movie I want to say, so you can either mute now or just then. Is it true that they take the piss out of Suicide Squad?
One joke.
Okay.
Oh
I'm glad Warner Brothers is self-aware.
And it's still got fans. What?
I know.
They're taking the piss out of
even make fun of Marvel at one part.
Really?
Wait, really?
Yeah, they made one. Do you want me to tell you the joke or no? Because it's a very small joke.
All right, just go on. Why not?
I don't want to spoil it, but okay.
Just go on.
The back computer asks for the password, and Batman says Iron Man sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
No, to be honest, I've seen how Marvel and DC have interacted in Twitter before. There's no war. There's nothing going on between them. Sure, they're competitors, but it's the same. It's the same way me and David compete on YouTube. We don't fucking hate each other.
I was so surprised when I heard that. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
It was the most surprising thing ever.
Yeah. You've ruined it, but I don't care. That's pretty funny. So.
There's much funnier jokes in the movie. Trust me.
Yeah. Lego. See, I don't like the idea of Lego making movies, but if you're adamant that it's this good, I'm definitely gonna go see it. Lego Ninjago movie. What did you think of the trailer?
Oh, it was decently funny. I thought the Lego Batman trailers were decently funny. If Lego Ninjago is gonna be anything like Lego Batman, it's gonna be great. Especially if they're gonna do a daddy issues plot. That'd be hilarious.
I didn't laugh a lot. I'm gonna be honest, but there was one part. There was one part in the trailer that made me laugh, and it was when Lloyd says, "You ruined my life, Dad," and he's
that was the funny part,
I wasn't even part of your life.
How was I ruining it?
That's just the best part.
Yeah, that was funny. That's what I mean. If they consistently make jokes about the daddy issues, that'd be a great movie.
Yeah, and no, I just think back to the Darth Vader thing. I just think it would be cool to have him as Darth Vader, but super self-aware. So it's like how they took the piss out of Batman in the Batman movie.
Yeah.
Just super self-aware, and I think the relationship between him and Luke could be really taken took the piss out of, actually.
Big
Yeah.
daddy issues thing again with him and Palpatine.
That's what I mean. I want the Darth Vader movie, if they make one, it to be about after the Emperor takes him to be puts him in a robot suit to become Darth Vader.
In a robot
I want
suit.
it to be that transition. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, good old robot suit. See Freaky Vader. Yeah, same.
C-3PO Vader.
His suit of armor, whatever it is.
Cybernetic suit.
His cybernetic suit that makes him Darth Cyborg.
No. Darth Vader. Idiot.
Ian, when are you hoping to get a Justice League trailer, my boy?
Well, there's rumors that it's gonna come out around Kong, and it's gonna be one of the trailers in Kong. So hopefully then, but I really do want one soon. I mean, it's good that we're not getting a lot of trailers because we got a bunch of trailers way before BVS came out, right?
Yeah. Like, no.
Yeah, got a teaser in a first trailer like a year before.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell. Really?
But that was one of the main problems with Batman v Superman.
They showed
was
too much.
the oversaturation of trailers, and one
The
of the
first
main
trailer was awesome, and the beginning of the second trailer was awesome, but then you could tell they started to show way too much in the second trailer.
The only trailer that was good that was great the whole way through was the Comic-Con
Trailer 3. Oh,
No, the
okay.
Comic-Con trailer.
I like trailer 3 a lot, even though they showed that beginning Batman fight scene. But I agree with Angry Joe on this. He said they had to get people back on board, for the movie, right?
Yeah, because everyone had lost faith after the Doomsday reveal.
Yeah.
So he had to show and then everyone was
Some
like,
of the Batman scene.
everyone was like, Arkham City Batman, Arkham City Batman. Got everyone back on board. Go
And
see
then
the
it got a
movie.
23%.
And then it got, like
27, excuse me.
Shut up.
But are you happy that the Lego Batman movie got a higher rating than Civil War?
Did
Yes,
it?
very. It does.
It did.
Deserve
One-
a higher
one-
rating.
1% more. Just that
No.
1%.
Actually, 3%, I think. 'cause
Now-
it's at 97 now.
Wait, is it no? It's not 97. It's at 91. I checked this morning.
Yeah, 91 and Civil War.
Is at 90.
Here, let me check.
It's got the same rating as Guardians. So
Oh, I fucking love Guardians.
yeah.
I think Lego Batman was much better than Guardians. Yeah, it has 91% now. I honestly really like Lego Batman. Like I was so surprised that I would like it this much.
You were the only one in the group that said it was gonna be shit.
Yeah, because I didn't like the Lego movie.
You were the one person in the group that was like, "Oh, guys, I wouldn't overhype it. I don't think it's gonna be that good."
Disgusting.
Well, I watched the trailers again. And, I wanted it to be fun because it looked fun. But I didn't think it would have a convincing or good plot. And there was a point where I actually got a bit emotional watching it.
I don't know if you saw this earlier, but I was arguing with someone on Facebook that were like, it was way too self-aware, and it was way
too self-aware. You can never be too self-aware with Batman.
And he was just just going on about how childish it was, and I was like, it's a kids movie, and he was like, yeah, but it should branch out to the adults. Would you say it would make an adult laugh, Ian?
Yes, there's actually a lot of there's some adult jokes in there. Actually, a lot of the teenagers would enjoy the jokes more than children, I think.
Anyway, so I said to this guy, I'm glad it took the piss out of Suicide Squad. It's the worst DC movie. And the guy said, excuse me, Suicide Squad was way better than any of Nolan's films. And it was way... and it was a masterpiece.
About that.
It was a masterpiece.
It was a masterpiece.
It was a masterpiece compared to Man of Steel, which was like... And I didn't want to argue, so I just replied with simply, you actually made me laugh. Thanks for that crying emoji.
With them fresh zero
I just want to say... I just want to say right now, being on Rotten Tomatoes, Rings is rocking a solid 5%, and 50 Shades Darker is rocking an even solider wink wink.
Ooh,
I know, even a
more
more solid wink wink 10%.
I saw Beyond the Retards video earlier.
Is that Ian's
About-
channel?
No, talking about Grace Gandalf. She did a video on the new 50 Shades movie. She said it was basically porn.
Oh yeah.
That was all.
I'm
She,
going to see
that was all. That was all she had to say about it. She's
Yeah,
just like,
it was weird. Because
just like
my friend...
yeah, what?
Okay, sorry.
No, go on.
My friend, I told him that 50 Shades Darker was coming out today, competing with Lego Batman and John Wick. How it's not gonna survive. It's like, oh, the new 50 Shades movies came out. I want to see that. I saw the first one with my mom in the theater. Like, first of all, why'd you see it with your mom? Most importantly, why did you like it?
No, he saw it with his mum in the theater. What the fuck?
The movie was just bad, really. 50 Shades.
I said, most importantly, why did you like it?
I didn't watch it for any sexual pleasure.
No,
I watched it because someone told me it was laughably bad, so I did.
It is laughably bad.
Anyway, I just want to point out, if I have any Beyond the Trailer fans on here and they kind of hate me, she's good for the most part. She's actually alright. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's just sometimes she says really dumb shit.
Her thumbnails in her actual video HUD is way too, like, what's the word?
Also,
too much going on.
My main problem is she says live reaction on her, like, on her videos, and they're not live. She uploads them.
It's not as bad as an official reaction.
Yeah, that's true. But another problem I have with her is I watched her live reaction to the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer. Turns out she'd already watched it.
Like
And
Archangel.
she also said that it reminded her too much of Logan, and that the movie is marketing itself to be like Logan.
What? Just because
like,
the same
what?
fucking,
And the tone of Johnny Cash's music is always different each time, so it doesn't make any sense.
The only reason she said that is because they both have Johnny Cash.
Wow, Jesus.
Yeah, and in all fairness,
Great ball. Oh my god.
Shut up.
I agree with her most of the time, actually, even though I don't watch her that much. I did agree with her Suicide Squad review that it's it's like a load of great pictures, but it doesn't form a story. And that's all I've got to say on Grace Randolph. So, guys, I think we should wrap this up here. Anything else you guys want to add?
It's a mess, and Ian, don't be late next time, you little cunt.
Ian, don't turn up 15 minutes late, or I will genuinely
rape you. What?
Okay,
it's gonna be 50 shades. It's gonna be 40 shades darker, if you know what I'm saying.
You're
okay. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Slapstick. Next episode, we may or may not, don't hold me to this, be getting a very special guest on.
He's kind of womp.
He's kind of very womp.
Yeah.
As David would call it back down where he lives.
I would call him stupendous.
So thank you very much for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.